Hello, welcome to this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully today going to be another profitable day for you. Thursday, July 3rd, one day before the holiday, right? So we're live here. We've got some morning baseball coming up as well. What's going on, Crazy? And just Nicole and Daniel, thanks for joining. Jewel Love, thank you. Johnny, what's going on? Thomas Maher, great to see you again. We're live again on YouTube and on TikTok, so feel free to get in touch with us either way. We're more than happy to answer any questions that we can. Leading up to the baseball day, and WNBA is back today, so that's always good news as well. So hopefully everybody's having fun, getting ready for the holiday. We'll be on here for roughly about an hour. Not the normal 2+ hour show, so just a heads up on that one. Good morning, Stillers. How are you, Player Prop? What's going on? Just Nicole, good morning. How are you all doing today? Hopefully everybody's well. Let's see here. As we send out just a few more invites. Dodgers had me on the edge last night, right? Yeah. They had everybody. Couldn't believe they couldn't score for quite some time in that one. That was pretty crazy, to say the least. So glad they were able to get that. Saved a lot of people. A lot of people happy. I'm sure Dodgers fans are happy as well. You know, all that kind of fun stuff. So Killian, thanks for joining. Sorry to hear Arizona lost you all of those. Not good, right? BNB, thanks for joining. DR7107, thanks for liking the live as well. So we got a pretty interesting day. I let one of these people put out there like I'm supposed to just let's see there. Cubs giving up that run in the ninth. Yep, that's Palencia for you. I haven't seen an entrance yet by Palencia that he hasn't given up a run. So early game today, Minnesota, Miami. Miami loses a tough one, can only get one run across against the Twins yesterday. Houston, big win yesterday. Against the Rockies, Hunter Brown pitched well. And then you get into the night games tonight on that one. Cubs, Yankees, Astros, Brewer. I'll be really honest with you. Cubs game today, we like a lot of run scored. I necessarily don't like a side with Cade Horton. He's given up a ton. I do like the Yankees today. I do like the Astros today. The Brewers today, it's going to be a low-scoring game for sure. Matt, are you trying to advertise on our show with this Moonshot Me stuff? You were on the show yesterday, and that's not my name on the so Raymond, thanks for joining. It's you. Okay. I'm old, so I'm nobody. I'm not your bro. Right? And that's not my name. So I know we're trying to be cool and fun, but Brewers plus 1.5, Jays. I don't know about the Jays today. I don't really like the Yanks. Bassett's gotten blown up. Right? We like the let's see, but the best team to win today is the Astros again against the Rockies. All right, sorry, we're having a couple issues here. Apologize. Astros win. We love the Cubs over, love the Dodgers over, and love the Mariners under in that one. I don't know if Clark Schmidt's pitched pretty well. I mean, if the Yankees get a majority of it, you could get there. So, for sure. Like I said, the Astros, I think, have to be involved in anything on that one. JB, thanks for joining. Yeah, I honestly think the Stros have to be involved if you're going to put if you're trying to put multiple things together, they have to be there. That would be the Astros. Bullpen, yeah, bullpens have been pretty cooked as well. JT, though, G, what's going on? First game, I recommend this. Stay away from the early game today. That's kind of my recommendation. I don't know if there's really much to like here. I mean, if you want to just play something first inning or fun. All right. Hey, Terrell, how are you? Full game under. Yep, Mariners Royals would be it again. I'm not trying to ignore anybody there, period. I'm sorry if I missed your question. Guys, have a little bit of respect, please. I mean, I'm not required to answer every one of your questions. I try to, but please don't get there and get have a hissy fit because I didn't answer you right away. Please. That's a little ridiculous, I think. So on that one there. If you're looking for two players today, Carlos Santana and Kyle Tucker in the same game. Fernando's Cards, what's up? Logan, thanks for joining. Does that answer your question, period? So you don't have to have a hissy fit that I'm ignoring you? Max, thanks for joining the show. Astros, sure. Playing them on the run line is always a little dangerous. First 5 money line for the Tigers today. I mean, the Tigers, that's not an easy play, but yeah. I hear you, man. I think I'm a slave over here. Astros to win. Berto, thanks for joining. I don't have the parlay of the day, so I have a lot of plays. We're not a parlay channel. You can put together whatever you want to on that one. Marlins, I don't like either one of these teams in that first game. That is definitely coin flip type game. So, hey, Luis, how are you? Fat Boss Picks, what's going on? Johnny, thanks for liking the live. Sean King, thanks for joining. B2A Rube, thanks for joining. Johnny, thanks for liking the live. Right. I'm about to start a new rule. Unless you share, like, or give a gift, I might not answer your question at all. Yeah, I quit. These people with the parlays. Nick ran into it yesterday. Nick, how much you should have crushed yesterday? Instead, what? End up even, right? So, Anthony, thanks for liking the live. So, parlay, thanks for liking the live. Yeah, Stowers was huge yesterday. Vientos today should be able to hit a left-hander, right? So that's to win 3-2. The Nats don't win too many low-scoring games, so maybe. I honestly think there's going to be some runs in that game, but on that one. Over games today, Cubs and Dodgers. Parlay, thanks for liking the live. Anthony Farmer, thanks for liking the live. C. Dudley, thank you. S, thank you. Where'd the guy that was Mr. Impatient go? All right. We're live on both channels. Yeah, they tried yesterday. We're on YouTube and TikTok live this morning, so feel free to hop on either one. Also, if you don't follow us already, make sure you give us a follow. Well worth your time. If you want a quick one, go through TikTok, watch that episode. Baseball. If you want a little bit more in depth, definitely would recommend catch us on YouTube as well. Yeah, Yanks were a nail biter yesterday. I don't know if the Yanks are due, but they do have the better pitching matchup. DBK, there's no such thing as locks. I wish everybody would get that out of their vocabulary. We'll do like the Stros today. Nick, thanks for liking the live as well. Any unders today? Royals and Mariners. Isn't that supposed to be no cap? I don't know. Good afternoon, Corey. How are you? I do like the Yanks today. Ohtani versus Savali today. Yeah, Ohtani is always a good play. It doesn't even matter who the pitching matchup is. Let's see. Blue Jays for the win. They have Bassett pitching day, and Bassett's really struggled as of late, too. So Bassett, we'll go take a look at, just get his exact numbers here so I'll talk on my rear end. Easy under, no sweat, right? Yeah. And expect another one of those today out of those teams. Last 3 starts for, let's see, Bassett, 2 innings, 8 runs, 6 innings, 1 run, 6 innings, 3 runs. So, yeah, it was 1-0 until the end. Yep. Yeah, he got blown up in his last start, 2 innings, 8 runs against the Red Sox. So, thanks for joining. So Bassett hasn't, I don't know, like he had that 1-run start, but he had 3 before that. He just hasn't looked great. He's putting a lot of people on base, which he normally doesn't do either. You know what I mean? Thanks for you. Appreciate it. Mo, thanks for joining. Not big on the Nats today either. So not big on the Tigers. That's one of those games, me personally, I wouldn't touch it, but there's nothing in that says advantage this way. We do have more F1 this weekend. Come on now. Yeah. Astros to win. Cubs game over. 8.5. Royals Mariners under 7.5. Dodgers White Sox, we played over 8.5. Rockies under 8.5 hits. Yeah, there is, Nick. It'll be out later today. They got practice starting tomorrow morning. It's the British Grand Prix, bro. It's Silverstone. I have not watched the movie yet because we have a hard time getting out. But as soon as it comes available. Astros for a hit. Altuve, Paredes. Pretty good start there. Humboldt, thanks for joining. Steve, 882, thanks for joining. 7, thanks for joining. No, that's this weekend. So, yeah, like I said, Discord, I'll have it out before too long. Soto for a run. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, so I will probably wouldn't play it. Football, Giants King. Thank you, Zoe. Thanks for coming on. Diamondbacks or Giants. Don't really like too much in that game except not a lot of running and not a lot of runs. So, under that one. Marlins plus 1.5, Gino. Yep, like that one. I think it's going to be a close game. Anytime you can get runs in your pocket on maybe a low-scoring game or close game, I'm in. I can't type worth of poop. No, WNBA, we got a lot of stuff on that for tonight. Like the Liberty to cover, Stewart for 20. Stewart for 7 rebounds. Aces Fever over. The Lynx line's a little bit big for me, but we do like Collier quite a bit in that one. Braves tonight. That's another. Like I think there's tough games. I think all over the board. The thing is here with the Braves, you got to keep in mind is Ortiz is actually, or Soriano, my apologies, is really good on the road. It did go over yesterday, barely. Yes. Home runs, Bush, Tucker, Manzardo, Carlos Santana, Ohtani. JT, thank you. The Diamondbacks is just to get 4 hits. You're talking about the starting pitcher on the other side, right? Will Smith, I don't think he's going to play today. If so, Will Smith's got to be in there. He's 2 for 2 lifetime against Savali with 2 home runs. But Mets today, not in love with. You could probably pick a side and plus 1.5 runs, I think, on that one. So JP, thank you for coming on. Tigers, not in love with that game either. Difficult spot there. the opener for the Tigers. They picked him. He hadn't pitched in multiple years on that one. So, Sens fan, what's going on? What game, Corey? Yeah, today's card's not an easy one. Yesterday, a lot of good stuff going on. Astros, Rockies, Astros. Festa for 5 strikeouts. Okay. Peterson for 5. Over. I don't know if we see an over in that Astros game today or not. Under 11, I thought was pretty solid yesterday. I don't know why you're all of a sudden at 10, but it's still at 11 at most books. Breadwinner, thank you. Coming on. Oh, because you're alternate line at 10? Yeah. I think under 11 might be the better option. The Stros aren't going to score a buttload of runs. Will, what's up? 49ers win total, yep. We put that in Discord for a month ago or so. Yep, happy the 3rd, right? Liberty laying the 10.5. Do like him, Mo. Like him in the first half. I gave all kinds of home run picks, Jeffrey. What more do we want? I forgot. This is the repeat hour. My apologies. Tucker, Bush, Santana, Manzardo. The Dodgers game, Tauschman, Sosa, Ohtani, Freeman. There's 8 of them. Fernando's cards, thank you. BMT Sports, thank you. Miami, I don't blame you, Will. Yep. That's a lot of home runs, right? Yeah. I occasionally play walks. Right now, if you're not playing walks on James Wood, I don't know what to tell you. Be Custom, thanks for coming on. Aquino, thanks for joining. And Preston, yeah, still like the over in that Guardians-Cubs game with the pitching change. I think they beat up on Giovanni. What's up? I think they beat up on Cade Horton again today. So let's see. Anthony Farmer, thank you. Toby, thank you. JT's back. Steph, thank you. Daniel, thank you. The Twins and Marlins game is definitely – I know everybody wants to play the early one. You're at work, got nothing better to do. Yeah, I can't get there. I haven't found an angle I really, really like unless you want to play like no run first. That's about it. Who's Mike Diggs? What's up? Sosa, Tauschman, Ohtani, Freeman, Bush, Tucker, Santana, Manzardo. Namaraga, what's up? Miami, Minnesota over? I don't know, man. I hope so, but I don't know. We're nothing to do, right? That's what normally happens, user. People get bored at work or something. Who's pitching for the Guards? I think it's a bullpen game at this point. Thank you, Will. Jeffrey, thank you, Sam. Let's see. Alabama, what's up? Will, thank you for the gifts. Any money line? Hey, Astros to win? Ever try to play? Nah, I'm not gonna go pitch by pitch, Fernando. You know what I mean? But people do it. But Woodrow, thanks for the follow as well. Matt, thank you. All right, we are on multiple platforms today, YouTube and TikTok Live, both. Make sure you give us a follow on both or subscribe. If you guys are really into baseball, how do I put this? The better show probably to watch without the quick version is definitely going to be on YouTube. So I definitely would recommend doing that. If you want the quick one, Dat Kid, Joshie, what's up? Drew, what's going on? If you want the more in-depth one, follow us on YouTube. The quick one, get us on TikTok here. So you got us on both spots. Well worth your time. Today was, the in-depth one, because of the lack of games, was only like 15 minutes or so. So wasn't that bad, right? Not wasting a lot of time. Twins, I don't really like much in that early game. That game to me is it doesn't matter what you play, you're probably going to lose. One of those hits today, sure. Hits today, Tucker. Bush. Santana. It's the same guy I've got for home runs. I'm not like for hits. Yankees, yeah, I like them today quite a bit. So Bush, Santana, Tucker, Manzardo, Ohtani, Freeman, Tauchman, Sosa, Astros, Dodgers, Royals. I don't think the Dodgers are going to be in no run first, but so I guess we're not welcome. Is Riley playing today? Should be. If so, Riley Green's normally pretty solid for a hit, right? Guardians and Angels look good, right? No. The Angels maybe. The Guardians, I don't think the Guardians are going to win. I think they score some runs, though. But they're going to – in a game that's going to be higher scoring, definitely don't like the Guardians in that one. The roof's open, night more homer. Okay. Yankees. I just don't know if Clark Schmidt's going to give up a bunch, but okay. The Dodgers, I'll be really honest with you. This is the game here with Dustin May that I was the most nervous about in this series with them, to be really honest. So I don't know if I can get behind Dustin May tonight. Give you an example here. Let's just take a quick look at that. Dustin May in his last 3 starts giving up 4 innings, 4 runs, 6 innings, 3 runs, 6 innings, 3 runs. You know what I mean? He's giving up runs consistently. Like I said, I can't get behind him as a play at that big a number, but I do like the over in that game. Mets, Brewers, yeah, neither team can really score much. So I don't know about 7.5. I do like the Guardians total over, yes. Yeah. Sherman, thanks for coming on. Over 8.5 for the Cubs game, yes. I think they hit Cade Horton gives up gives up fly balls, a lot of doubles as well. That's what the guards need. In order for the guards to put up a big number, it's not these solo shots like yesterday. It's more 3 hits in a row, double, single, double, or something to that effect, and a couple of walks or something. Way too official. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for coming on. D-backs first is that. If you trust Brandon Pfaadt, it's probably not bad. Marlins and Twins, that's a stay-away game for me. Naj, what's going on? That is a suck you in game, so that way you're stuck on the whole day, right? So you're stuck on the whole day if game 1, right? That's what gets you in for the whole day. Angels, I do like Soriano tonight. Again, Elder has not pitched well. The Angels haven't hit well this series, but I do like them, yeah. I don't know if I really have 3 that we love there, Terrell, to be really honest. Astros for sure. They're going to be involved in everything. Yankees would be 2. I think we've got 2 there, but I don't know if I've got 3. That's why you're on the Discord. We're in a bunch of totals. Yeah, still I think the Cubs can score 5 almost against anybody, Stillers, but yeah. How I think the first game goes, it's like, how do we put this? So it's 2-2, and it ends up going to extras. So everybody that had the under is going to get smoked because they're going to go over it with extras just to figure crap. You know what I mean? Just to kind of do that. You know what I'm saying? So where everybody gets hosed, right? No problem, Terrell. Love the Cubs. Like I said, Cade Horton's my only problem. He's just getting hit everywhere. So, you know what I mean? That's my only issue with taking the Cubs today. Alan. Let's see here. Matt, thank you. Festa has a down game? Well, Festa's not like a stud pitcher, so what's a down game for him? Jonesy boy? I'm not sure. Cantillo's a good pitcher? Who's that? I hate to say this out loud. Who the hell is Cantillo here? Is that a misspell? I'm not sure. Chino, thanks for joining. I mean, the MLB I thought the slate was much better for us yesterday. Guardians pitcher, he's a reliever. He's not going to be in there long anyway. Bad game for Festa. To be really honest, I don't know what Festa's going to do today, right? Like I said, I know everybody wants to play the early one, but Yuli Perez really hasn't been himself either. I mean, both guys' ERAs are through the roof, but yeah, like I said, it's probably stay away. Milwaukee, the Mets game should be a low-scoring, tight game. Probably play plus 1.5 on either side. Both teams can struggle against lefties. Detroit and Washington's another one of those games where depends on the Detroit bullpen. As it's going to be they got an opener and a bullpen. Basically, J Collections, Pack Fresh Cards. What's up? Over 7.5 Miami game. I wouldn't play it, but up to you there, DJ Blanco. That, like I said, I put it in the Discord as well. Just wait till the night games today. I honestly think the night games is where the action is. So. And Alan said, what would you recommend for the Marlins-Twins game? Not to play it. You know what I mean? There's always just because there's a game on the board doesn't mean there's a play. So, and that would, to me, that game's smelling that way. If the Marlins won yesterday, I would tell you to be all over the Marlins. But GG, thanks for joining. But I just honestly can't get there on that game. I've tried every which way but west. Player prop, what's up? It's just it's one of those games. It's like here's what when you're looking at a game here, normally you want to see maybe 1, 2, 3 paths to victory. Todd, what's up? Big Bad Wolf, thanks for the follow. But in a game where you find like 500, 500 different things could happen. You don't want to play in that game. So there's no defined path to get. There's so many paths to get there. You just can't get there. What's up, Todd? Todd's ready for F1 tomorrow morning early. I promise you that. Any sport that lets you wager on practice, how can you not be excited about it? Pajes, yeah. I think you could pick a lot of guys off the lineup tonight. Will Smith's probably not going to play because it falls on Thursday. But, I mean, if Will Smith was in there, I definitely want to play him. But Ohtani and Freeman, probably pretty safe as well. Terrell, thanks for joining. I mean, Tommy Edmonds, probably not even a bad play as well. So, King Daddy Deuce, thanks for the follow and coming on. Appreciate it. I hate telling people there's nothing really in there, but kind of is what it is. Like I said, I know everybody wants to play the early one. Trust me, I'm aware. Maybe you can play Houston, Colorado. That game's got a lot more prevalence than the other one. So, but and start your day off with that. Just think baseball doesn't start for a while, right? That's all. Baseball doesn't start till 3:10 Eastern time today. Yeah, like I said, that's one of those games where they get you to play because it's the early game, and then you're sucked in for the whole day because everybody's going to try to chase, right? Money, what's going on? The Sparks don't play till what? 4? We got a bunch of 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock games in the WNBA as well. So Liberty tonight against the Sparks, they should handle them pretty easily. We should see some scoring in that Aces Fever game. The line's already moved like 3 points on the over at some places. Storm and the Dream. Do like the Dream at home. Mercury and the Wings, that line is huge. I know the Mercury have played really well, but the Wings are starting to play better. Mystics and Lynx, that's another line that's huge. I know the Mystics aren't that good, but no such thing as a lock, but Astros to win. What's going on, TY? Thanks for joining. Dory, thanks for the follow. Saleho, thanks for coming on. See, when I say don't play something and don't give a play, then all of a sudden the views go down. I should just lie. Little P from 3rd Street, what's up? Difflet, thanks for joining. King Daddy Deuce, thanks for liking the live. Chi-Town, thanks for joining. We're on for about another half hour today, then we got to get off. Played baseball. I didn't until high school. That was it. Giants, Cubs, Astros, and Dodgers. Cubs and Dodgers, I'm almost there on there. Love the Stros. The Giants game, I think Robbie Ray pitches well, but no guarantee there for sure on that one. Top 3 for me are Astros, Dodgers over, Cubs over. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't get anywhere near the total on that one. Salah Hill. Home runs. I always love the home run plays. Let's see here. All right. So are you listening there, JR, before I start again? Because I've said these same guys about 30 times already in a half hour. Dodgers over for a game or team total? Both. Missed on Milwaukee. Sorry to hear that, man. They won the first one. Right? All right. So, Bush, Tucker, Manzardo, and Carlos Santana. There's 4. The other 4 is Ohtani, Freeman, Sosa, and Tauschman. That's 8. Coachy Poo, what's going on? Mizorowski, finally did not have a monster outing, right? Yep. Who you got in the early games? The first game, nothing. Coachy Poo, like the Astros in game 2 today. That one, I can't help you, brother, on the USA-Mexico game. I would hope there'd be 2 goals. All right. Hannah, thanks for joining. Yeah, like I said, the Twins-Marlins game seems like the suck-in game of the day. No matter which way you try, it still comes up with a loss, right? Rain 7, thanks for joining. Maybe somebody will hit it. I hope somebody figures that game out. Well, that's for sure. JGE, thanks for joining. Mike, thanks for coming on. Rain, thanks for the like. We are live on multiple platforms as well. TikTok, YouTube channel as well. Another game I followed, right? Appreciate it, King Daddy Deuce. Try to explain stuff, but it doesn't always work. Marlins and Twins. Mike, forget that game exists and start at 3:10 Eastern with the Astros. Walter, K's, Astros to win. Altuve to get a hit. Myers to get a hit. Paredes to get a hit. And I know Moraga's on it, but just forget that. Just think that game doesn't exist. Don't like the total either. Honestly, think you finishes 7-8. So, thought on the Blue Jays Yankees over. That game could definitely go over because I think the Yanks get a bunch of it. But runs and Tigers and Nats, don't necessarily like that one very much on that one. I don't have 3. I've got 2. Astros and the Astros Yankees. Kev, thanks for sharing the live. Cubs over and Dodgers over. If you had to pick one, Cubs. I don't know about the D-backs today. They got. Thank you for coming from Venezuela. If I had to play Cubs, it definitely I wouldn't. I didn't play them. I like a lot of runs scored in that game. Real Rebel, thanks for joining. Yes, over. Yes, team totals and game. Yes, there's more than one play in a game. Money line does not have to be it. D-backs, I'd replace them with a bunch of overs, honestly. So Cubs and Dodgers over, Royals, Mariners under. What about Mookie Betts? Mookie Betts been struggling almost the whole damn season. I don't know if he hasn't really had a hot part with Buxton hit run RBI. Always a good possibility, Jake. Matthew, what's up? Dodgers, White Sox over 9. Sure. I mean, they got to score 10. You can also get that down to 8.5 where they got to score 9. What's up, Matthew? How are you? Harlan, thanks for joining. Let's see. Tigers, don't love it, but I can see both teams winning that game there. Yeah. Twins thoughts, don't just forget that game exists. Giants, Diamondbacks, do like the Giants slightly, but not a buttload today. I don't know if I'm over it or not. Like, I'm tired today, Kev. I'm going to tell you that. So it's been a really big week, right? And today's kind of, when you look at the slate, you're kind of like, okay, this is ugly. I appreciate it, Matthew. I know 2 days in a row for us. That's craziness, right? EGP, thanks for joining. Dirt Guy, thanks for joining. Jeff, thanks for coming back on. Yeah, it's not a lot of fun today. I mean, till tonight. I think we got some really good stuff tonight. So if I had to play a total in that one, Anthony, it would probably be over. I think the Yanks might score 7 there. Anthony, thank you. And the Yanks bullpen has been giving up a ton of runs as well. So I don't like – if you're taking under 8.5, I mean, I understand, but whew, that seems to me like that could be a big, long sweat, right? 3D, thanks for joining. Daniel, thanks for joining. It's just one of those games you just hate to lose in the bowl, like the games at 3-3 or 4-2, and then the Yankees bullpen comes up and gives up 3 runs or something, right? That's kind of my issue with that game, on the total in that game. As long as Clark Schmidt's pitching, I like the Yanks in that one. So I'm first 5 innings in that game, really like the Yankees. Shaker, thanks for joining. Schmidt versus Clark Schmidt. Did I say the name wrong? Yes, versus Bassett. Correct. Big Daddy Coles, what's going on? I like Clark Schmidt in that one quite a bit. Yes. Over for the Yanks game. Not like I said, if I had to play a total, Terrell, that's where it would be. Marlins game, Dirt Guy. No one's sucking me into the Marlins game today. I said stay away, just pretend that the slate starts at 3:10 Eastern. So took under the Twins. I know, yeah, I hear you, Coachy Poo. Like, I'm just not a big coin flip. I don't like coin flips very often. So join the Barvin. Thanks for joining. Just me. But I try to take the gamble out of it as much as I can. Caesar, thanks for joining. But like I said, I knew everybody and their grandmother would want to be on that game. So Daniel, Jose, thanks for the follow. Steve, thanks for joining. Samuel, thanks for joining. Subaru, thanks for joining. Angels and Braves, interesting matchup in that one, Stargaze. And I think the Angels offense opens up a little bit today against Elder. I'm surprised they haven't scored more runs in this series, to be really honest. I like the Angels. Conrad, thanks for joining. There's plenty. I mean, it's a smaller slate today, only 10 games, but Riley Green for a home run. He's been kind of hot, so, I mean, there's no harm in that one for a longer shot. No, and then turn on the you should have a filter for that. Adele got a big single and two there. I have a spider on my head. You mean the mole? Yeah. No run first inning. I'm sorry, not Marlins. Mariners and Royals. It's hair in the back sticking up. Yeah, appreciate it. Astros, Rockies, that's a game I do like, but I like Walter quite a bit in that one. I think it's a lower scoring game, but Astros pull it out. I wouldn't play run line. Teddy Reddy, what's up? PHH, thanks for joining. Don Julio, what's up? What's up, Teddy? Crew or the Mets slightly lean to the Brouhahas in that one. San Francisco, if you can trust Brandon Pfaadt, this came up earlier. I don't trust Brandon Pfaadt for anything. So, and Robbie Ray sometimes can struggle in the first, but Benintendi for a hit. There you go, coming out. All right. Ray for 5 Ks. Robbie only for 5 strikeouts seems doable, as long as we don't have to play him for like 7 or 8 or something. Benintendi for the last time he called Benintendi for a home run, he smacked one. So Travis, thanks for joining on a guy that's hitting like over his last 15 games, hitting like 150. That's what you call hot there, Teddy. So D-backs game could be close. Yeah. Called hit last night. Yeah, I got you. Mets plus 1.5, sure. Couple of dogs today. No, so the 2 early games, you think Nerfy in both. Okay. Let's see here. The Brewers, if you're looking for a dog. The Angels. Maybe the Nats, but Brewers and Angels would be the 2 there. I am not playing anything in the Marlins, and I don't like anything. So, at all. Don't like anything in the Marlins game. Play of the year is what? Nationals or Tigers tonight? If I had to lean one way, it'd probably be the Nats, but I don't really like it. So I don't like the Tigers much either. Perez under 4.5 Ks. That's again in the Miami game. I've got nothing for you there. Tigers, don't love that game either. There's some tough games on the board today. The Marlins and the Twins are one of them. Detroit and Washington's another one. Milwaukee Mets is another one. Angels in Atlanta is another one. And San Francisco AZ's got a little crazy, but WNBA, yeah, we like quite a bit of stuff WNBA today-wise. Liberty laying the points. Breanna Stewart, 20-plus points. Cloud, 7-plus assists. Stewart, 7-plus rebounds. The Aces Fever we got last night over at 160.5, but it's moved to like 163-ish. Vera, what's up? Asia Wilson for a big night, 23-plus points, 10-plus boards. We like the Dream. Gabby Williams, 4-plus assists. Brianna Jones, 8-plus rebounds. And then in that Mercury game, Sabali, 18-plus points, 8-plus rebounds. Thomas for 10-plus assists. Blue Jays, 2.5. I guess if you want to go there. I'd rather play the Yankees straight. I think it'd get a little bit better there. Slow down. NBA, we're doing well. Basketball so far this season? We're up, a couple thousand units or so? I think so. Let me take a look. We'll scroll up. I just updated it last night, so yeah. WNBA for us, I will say this, Matthew, is we either smoke the slate or get smoked. It's one of those ones. It's a roller coaster. It seems to be up and down. I don't know about the Fever tonight. No Caitlin Clark again. I like the over, but that line's moved quite a bit. So Aces have been the Fever don't play a boatload of defense, so I expect the Aces to score well, and that's kind of been the issue. And the Fever should score well regardless, so even without Caitlin Clark. Top 3 dingers today. Let's see. Tucker, Michael Bush, and Shohei. WNBA, sure. We like the Liberty, first half in game. Brianna laying, and that's, yes, giving the points. Brianna Stewart, 20-plus points. Cloud, 7-plus assists. Danny, thank you. What over should we take for what? Which one, Teddy? Aces Fever over 160.5. Asia Wilson, 23-plus points, 10-plus rebounds. Dream to win. Brianna Jones for the Dream, 8-plus rebounds. Gabby Williams, 4-plus assists. Phoenix Mercury Sabali, 18-plus points, 8-plus rebounds, and Thomas, 10-plus assists. Collier for the Lynx, 20-plus points, 9-plus boards. Danny, thank you very much. Big Heck, thanks for joining. Robert, thanks for joining. Vera, thank you. Daniel, thanks for joining. Mr. Adrian, thanks for joining. We'll be on for about another 13 minutes as we got to pop off around noon Eastern time today. And then, obviously, everybody's going to go to that game. YouTube is sports bets for free, just like it is here. You can actually get the link off the TikTok channel as well if you want. Make it easy. Up to you. Yeah, if you want a little bit more in-depth baseball every day, that's the place to be. 305 Klaus, thanks for joining. You can definitely get today's episode a little short because there's only 10 games, but a little bit better place to be. Yeah. What's going on, 305? How are you? Tigers to win it all. I think they got an excellent chance. If they get a right-handed bat, they got a guy that can just get on base consistently. I like him. Teddy, thanks for liking the live. Teddy, which over did you talking about there? The Ace? Were you talking WNBA or talking MLB? We were talking about it. I just want to make sure I got the right one. Mel, thanks for joining. Twins today. I got Noah. I'm pretending that game does not exist, James. That is the suck-in game of the day. I don't like I don't really like anything in that Twins-Marlins matchup. I looked at player props, pitchers, run scored, nothing on that one. Oh, the Fever game? Yeah, the lines moved. Like I said, it was 160.5 last night. It's 163.5. I might buy it down for 163, but yeah, I like that one. Yes. Yanks. I do like the Yankees today. Cubs over and LA over. I like those. Why don't I like it? There's way too many paths to victory for both teams. Therefore, there's no real advantage. And when there's no real advantage, no real reason to play it. Blue Jays run line, yeah, plus there, sure. You want Peterson again you want to go through that sweat again, Vera? At 5? Last time you went that thing, you were cussing them the whole time, right? It was against the Pirates, and you were cussing them out every at bat because they were losing. You want to do it again? All right, I got you. It's Gravy. What's going on, user? Thanks for joining. You're going to go through it again, huh? All right. I ain't mad at you. So, Salvador, yeah, he did end up getting there. Yeah, he did end up getting there. It was crazy. Marvo, thanks for joining. El Fuerte, thanks for joining. And that was against the Pirates. It was a sweat to get there. All right. Brewers offense a little bit better, but we'll see, right? James, thanks for joining. Big Sexy, thanks for liking the live. Right? That was pretty fun. Normally you only normally bitch about the Rich off parlays. Thanks for joining. You only normally bitch about the Mets, so I'll give you that. One slow build. Thanks for joining, or something I gave you that's not hitting immediately. So, but yeah. Torch, thanks for joining. Team Agree with. Thank you for the like. Shaka, thanks for joining. Teddy, thank you. Oh man, if you guys want to watch Vera get upset, watch him on a Mets game. The only thing worse was and I hate to talk about it, but thank you, Torch. I appreciate that. Flea, thanks for liking the live. The only thing that's worse was watching the Bills-Chiefs game, right? AFC Championship. Yeah, yesterday. I told everybody, I went over yesterday. I said I'd fall out of my chair if the Astros, Dodgers, and Cubs didn't win. The Dodgers couldn't have made it any more sweaty if they wanted to, but yeah, they ended up hitting that yesterday. 99.9% straight. Yes. Yeah, they let him get. I think they were determined they were going to lose that game before they not let him get to 3,000. Right? Cubs, Dodgers, Brewers hit yesterday. Yeah, we had some. It's been a really good week so far. So the Brewers beat the Mets today. Possibly in that one. Astros, yeah, that's fine. Don't sweat it. You're all good. I said the Brewers in game 1 too, so no worries. Dodgers plus 500 for what? I'd probably still play 162.5. I wouldn't play it as heavy as the 160.5, but Nick Sexy, thanks for liking the live. I think we could see. Oh yeah, coming back in the 9th there. Yeah, that was craziness. And lots said right, yeah. And we did a 2.5-hour live show plus all the stuff on there. Yeah, there was a bunch. Yeah, Brewers are getting a run and a half. Like it. Kelsey, what's up? Teddy Reddy, thanks for liking the live. Matt, thanks for liking it. Yeah, there was a lot said, honestly, but yeah, that was the 3 that I stuck my ground on. And like I said, the Dodgers couldn't have made it any sweatier if they wanted to. So, and Palencia and the closer's role for the Cubs. If he's going to continue to be the closer, we're in major trouble. 3 favorite for today: Cubs over 8.5, Dodgers over 8.5. And Mariners, Royals under 7.5. We woke up, this is the bottom of the 9th. Well, you woke up at a good time. You woke up at a really good time, Teddy. So Johnny's picks, what's going on? Basketball. Rafi, what's up? Charlotte's or Carlot's. I can't touch anything in the Twins, Mariners, or Marlins game. Honestly, you can flip a coin and probably have just as good a shot in that one. So many paths to victory for both teams, right? Just a little nap. Next thing you know, Cubs over, Dodgers over, absolutely. Alexis, thanks for joining. And Georgie, thanks for joining. El Fuerte, thanks for joining. Teddy, thanks for liking the live again. Appreciate you. Jacob, thanks for joining. All right, a few more minutes on here. We're on about till noon Eastern time. So any other things besides Marlins Twins? Because I got no clue. And if somebody tells you they've got that game dialed in, more power to them. Got for today, Cubs, Guardians over, and Royals, Mariners under, and Dodgers, White Sox over. Thanks for joining. Mark Crease, thanks for joining. Plus 2.5 on a parlay. Yeah. It should be, maybe plus 1.5 is the best way to come up with that one. You know what I mean? Take the Marlins plus the 1.5 or so at home. Yeah. But I just can't, like I said, can't get there. Festa is coming, the second start off the injury list. Perez has been all over the place. Paul, what's going on? Rui, thanks for joining. Favorite play today? Cubs over. You wanted to over in the Marlins game? Like I said, yeah, that's a tough one today, Vera. Just telling you. Tough one. Marlins minus 1.5. Yuli's pretty good at home. Now you got me interested. Cubs. I like the Cubs. Not the Marlins. Big Sexy, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Yuli Perez, ERA at home is almost 6. He's only pitched 4 2/3 innings and gave up 3 runs. So that's good at home, I guess. I don't know. That's his stats for this season. He's pitched 1 time at home and didn't go 5. Yeah, the Cubs over. Yeah, love that play today for sure. User, thanks for coming on. Big Sexy, thanks for liking the live. YouTube and TikTok. I recommend, if you guys are on the live show, obviously you're into sports. I wasn't talking about a play. Yuli Perez has only had 1 start at home, 4 2/3, gave up 3. Cubs over team total, yes. So I highly recommend following us on both channels, TikTok or YouTube. If you want the quicker version, watch the TikTok show. If you want the more in-depth version with a lot more options, YouTube show, depending on what you're into. Although when I'm talking long-term, normally the longest episode we do is a half hour. So for baseball anyway. Mystics, 11.5. I don't love it. That line to me is probably pretty close to the number, but I do like Collier and stuff like that to have good games. So there you go. McDonald's coming on with free double cheeseburgers. Of course, McDonald's, we would love double cheeseburgers. Yes, Cubs to score 5+, like that one. Rockies and Stros. Yes, front 5 I would focus in as well. Yanks Stros. Yeah, I like that one. Right. Tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna definitely try. We should be on Vera. I don't know about tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to come on in the morning, as we got a bunch of day baseball being July 4th, as well. But yeah, we'll try to be on tomorrow. I'll definitely let you guys know in the Discord, as well. So. Detroit front 5, not in absolute love with that game. I think there's probably 3, maybe 4 stay away games today. Detroit Washington could be one of them, but if you're just playing a money line and not -0.5, you got a chance there. Lori, thanks for joining. Dennis, thanks for joining. Where'd the guy with the free cheeseburgers go? Huh? Where'd the guy with the free cheeseburgers take off to? Son of a gun. Halftime draw, thanks for joining. Sean, thanks for liking the live as well. B-Rob, thanks for joining. Man, guy comes on and says double cheeseburgers for free and then disappears when we say we want them. There we go. Finally, somebody brought it up, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. We're going to go with hell yes, Joey over 72 dogs. Right? Just started following. Thank you, user. Appreciate it. All right, Steven. You did good last night. Like to hear that. Ricky, thanks for liking the live. Dylan, what's up? Salvador, thanks for liking the live. Always like to hear when people are doing well. Ricky, thanks for liking the live. We're not coming on here for people to do bad, that's for sure. Crayola, thanks for joining. No Cap, thanks for joining. Saki, thanks for joining. Right? I mean, free cheese. I don't care where they're from. TY, I like both, but Astros would probably be my first play in that one. Ozzy Albies. Soriano pitches pretty well on the road, but it's only a hit. So hits are obtainable, right? So appreciate you as well. Yesterday was pretty solid. The only thing we really missed was a couple of doubleheader games, but other than that, we were pretty much spot on. Marlins Twins under 8. We got nothing for you in that game, BI. So that is the suck-in game of the day. WNBA Liberty cover. Brianna Stewart 20+ points, and 7 rebounds. And Collier later on in the day, points and rebounds. All right. Sorry, my bad. Ozzy Albies going against, if he's, I'm all over the place then. Home run plays again for the 9,000th time today. Tucker, Bush, Manzardo, and Carlos Santana. And then the Dodgers game, Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Mike Tauschman, Lenny Sosa. Front 5 for the Astros, yes. But there's a lot of stuff today. All right, we're going to have to pop off. Just got PCA. Hasn't homered in a minute, but I always like it when he does, that's for sure. Michael Bush has been a singles machine as of late, yes. All right, we do got to pop off here. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, TikTok, to get all the baseball information as we put show out daily on both of those as well. So make sure you check those out. And then also Discord channel, if you're interested on that one, it is $50 per month. As we told you, it was going up July 1st. We are working on a payment system, get that set up right now. Currently, just message me. We can get you on there as well. We've got a couple 100+ members. A lot of fun on there, a lot of chatter, and a ton of plays as well. You get all the WNBA stuff, all the Formula One stuff. No, golf, we're skipping this weekend because it's John Deere, but not my favorite tournament on earth. But a lot of plays, and you get everything early and get all the extra additional help you need as well. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you soon.